Welcome to my new volleyball channel. I'm so excited. Welcome to my first video for my volleyball series, I want to call it. And I'm going to start off with a what's in my volleyball bag channel tag, I think is what it's called. Let's go with that. Alright, so obviously you can see that the club that I pay for is Stingray Volleyball Academy. I'll try and get closer so you can see. I'm actually filming this on my iPod because I did get a camera for Christmas, like I said I was going to get. It is a Pentax camera, and that's really all I know. I don't know the ins and outs of photography. That's as far as it goes for me. But eventually I'll get that figured out, and it'll be the highest form of quality you've ever seen in your entire life. Alright, so we are sponsored by Adidas, and so I have my Adidas backpack with my tags from tournaments that we've been to the past 2 years for this club that I've played for now, and then any time before that. So my 12s, 13s, 14s, years from other clubs, and then the 2 years with Stingrays. This will be my second year. And so this is the backpack. It's nothing special. The first compartment at the very bottom is I guess you would put your volleyball here. Nobody uses it for the volleyball. My turtle knee pads are here, and if you play volleyball, you know that turtle knee pads are a disgrace. And I feel really sad that I have to say I wore these up until last year, maybe? It's really embarrassing because I didn't know. And it's not one of those types of things where you're like, oh, it's not like a societal thing. It just looks bad. And that'll be in my list of bad decisions in life. Like, altogether, it's just really sad. That's it for this pocket, but you can see through this, I don't know what type of band, what this material is, but it's got the little stretchy thingy. You put your volleyball in here and carry it around with you, but nobody does that. I think for maybe, we go to Chicago this year and Reno, and so maybe I might bring my volleyball. Probably not though, because it's just taking up extra space that I might need. I haven't taken anything out of this since last year, so all my disgusting crap is still in it. The next one I'm going to do is this. I don't know what this pocket would be called. I call it my nook because it just has little things like in your room. I know everybody has that corner where you just throw random stuff, and I call it the nook of random stuff. I don't know. I've got pills in here because I have acid reflux. So that's what that's for. Ring. Just one earring for some reason. Maybe the other one's in there, I'm not sure. Candy wrapper, some lip balm. What else? These are typically like just random things that you throw in your bag because you're running on the court and you can't have them, like your earrings, any type of jewelry, anything that could like stab somebody while you're on the court. Alrighty, there's the other earring, and then I have more of the same earring, but it's black, and a rubber band and a bobby pin, obviously. Technically, most places don't allow bobby pins because you could stab somebody in the face with that too, or it could get caught in the net and weigh you down, and you could get hurt. I actually got my gauges caught in the net once, and there was blood all over my ear. And that is why I currently don't have them, and I think my coach still has them because I had to take them out, like, immediately. So, now I gotta spend, like, $15 more on that. The next pocket is the left side pocket, and it says Fresh Pack right here. And it's just, I think it's for the shoes. I'm pretty sure it is. But again, most people don't put it there because it takes a lot of time to squeeze it in there. The pocket is very big, and it goes like all the way down through right here at the bottom of the bag, but it just takes way too long to throw our stuff in there. Okay, there is perfume, and I think I forgot to say there was perfume as well in my little nook of miscellaneous crap that I throw in there before I get on the court. And that is, these are both from Target. hopefully you've been in a Target. If you've never been in a Target, there is a discount or I don't know what it's called, a clearance aisle, and it basically has just a bunch of random clearance items, kind of like in Walmart, and there's a little section for lotions and fragrances, and I always go there because these are like maybe $1.50, and they're really good because you smell awful, obviously, after you work out, and especially in volleyball because if you're in a tournament, you're going and playing, and then you're stopping and soaking in your sweat and disgustingness, and then you're going back and you're playing again and soaking in your sweat again. And so this is Bodycology, I think. I don't know if you can see. There you go. And this is Toasted Sugar, Fragrance Mist, and then Scarlet Kiss. And you can imagine what those taste like, or taste. Please don't ever taste this. I know, I remember in middle school I used to spray this in my mouth and my breath smelled really bad. It was just a bad decision. Hey again. Okay, so my heat came on and it can't be turned off. Like, you can't just flip a switch and make it go off. You have to like put the thermostat on 70 and hit the off switch, and it takes like 20 minutes. Anyways, starting back where it was with this same pocket, there was a random cap of Old Spice. I used to spray Old Spice instead of the fragrance perfumes because it's a lot stronger. But the problem with that is it's a lot stronger, and a lot of people have a problem with that. I was happier to have it just because I think you'd rather smell the Old Spice than my disgusting sweat. And it really is that bad because I sweat a lot. Like, I sweat profusely. I have overactive sweat glands, I think is what it is. I don't know. But it's disgusting. And so at the very bottom of the big pocket, I'm pretty sure there's more perfume down there. Deodorant. And this is, I don't know. My grandma gave this to me. I think that's a little weird. I don't know if it is. But, yeah, I always want to have deodorant because, like I said, during the day at a tournament, you're constantly sweating and just smelling bad, and so deodorant's great because you don't want to smell onions everywhere you go. This is from every year you have to take a reffing class, and they give you this book, and it's basically the rule book for the entire year or until... It says the date, so it's 2013 through 2015, and so it's from whatever year they update it to that current year, or not that current year, sorry, from whatever year they update it to whenever they gather to, like, decide that they want a new rule or whatever, and some of the new rules are really just ridiculous, and I can't think of one off the top of my head, but one day I'll do a video of just ridiculous rules in volleyball, because some of them make absolutely no sense. Like, one is in public school, if you touch the net at all, like if your jersey skims a piece of the net, it's a net violation. Versus in club, you can, as long as you don't interfere with anything, that not including the tape. So if you touch the tape or grab the tape, then that's net interference and it goes to the other team. If you cross under there's the line where the net is, if you cross under that, it has to be your whole foot for it to be considered interference. If it's half your foot, then you're completely fine. But in school ball, if any part of you goes over there, then they call it. And so, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous if it doesn't interfere. Like, if everybody's on the right side of the court and your foot goes halfway over the line, then, like, what's the problem? I mean, there's nothing happening. I could rant about that all day long. Next thing I have in here is Zeal for Life Wellness Formula. It's a nutritional drink mix, wild berry flavor. My mom just got these as samples at, like, the commissary or something on base. I guess it's, like, beneficial. It's got lots of healthy things, I'm sure. Maybe. Pencils and pens and my mascara that I've been looking for forever. e.l.f. has the best mascara. I don't know why it's in my volleyball backpack, but yeah. I have pens and pencils in here because when we ref, sometimes they don't leave the pens and pencils there. They, like, take them with them, or they end up on the floor or just wherever, and so I have these just in case. My 14s coach always he was prepared for like everything, and we had all sorts of rules that we thought were crazy. But now that I'm on a different team with like different people that didn't have these rules, I look and I'm like, what? Like, how did you survive? Like, how do you survive volleyball without these rules? So when we don't have pencils and pens, guess who's got a pencil and a pen? That's really convenient. Alright, that's it for that. No, that's not it. I've got gum wrappers, a beaded bracelet. This is from sand. This is from beach ball. I wore this on my ankle, and it left a nice little, I don't know what you would call it, like tan line thing. And then of course, a hair tie.